Hello, everybody. Grady, Polcyn here, Family First Life America. Welcome to number 2, short with Deidra Sherman, a training short, we're calling it. And we just did the one on the phone script. If you saw that before you came here, if not, go find it. It's on YouTube on this channel. As well as Deidra Sherman's nearly a $40,000 per month issue paid producer with Family First Life. Tremendous on the phones, tremendous in home. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is what she does to set herself up for success, to sell insurance at such a high level in the home, working with clients. So give us some, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic.
Excellent. So let's jump into it. What is some in-home setup structure tips, and what do you do to make yourself so successful, Dee?
So I will go over my mindset first, because the home isn't going to be successful if your mindset and your attitude isn't correct. So every time before I walk into the home, before I actually get to my appointment, there's 2 songs that I play.
Okay.
There's some other ones too, but the main 2 that I play are from Cardi B. It's called Rumors or Get Up 10. Okay. And the reason why I do that is because it helps me. It takes 5 minutes to literally forget about anything that happened that day. Okay. Literally a pan could have been thrown at my head that morning, and after I listened to that song, I forgot about it, So that way I'm in the right mindset to help out the client. And then once I go to the home, I knock on the door, and I do have a specific knock just because it's friendly and I can be as loud as I want with it, and it's not going to come across too bad. Okay. So this is how I knock.
That's good.
And then if they don't answer the door, then I will be a little bit more aggressive about it. So if you don't answer the door, Grady, I'm going to go, "Grady, are you home?"
That's good. That would wake me right up if I was taking a nap or something.
Absolutely. Just because, you don't know. They may be blaring their TV. They may be outside, so you just want to do it so they can hear you. And then if you don't answer by that second knock, I'll call you 3 times to say, "Hey, are you home? I'm here right in front of your door." Because they did set the appointment. We did take the time out of our day to go to their house. We want to make sure that we're helping out that family right then and there.
Correct.
Okay. Or if not, get them back on your schedule. Okay. Don't let them leave your schedule. And then once I get in the home, I actually only carry my iPad.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because I've noticed the more stuff that I have with me, the more distracted I get. But I know if I'm going in with the iPad and then I use mailers, I have a copy of what they filled out, what they sent back to our office, and it allows me to use that to start the conversation.
On the iPad, you don't have it printed out?
I have it printed out.
You have that printed out?
Yeah, so okay. I have my iPad, and then I have the piece of lead that's printed out.
Got it.
But as I'm walking in, I'm building immediate rapport. I mean, obviously smiling a lot, figuring out what they have around their house, if they have photos of their family, if they have anything that has to do with sports, if they have collectibles. Talk about something that you can get them going, get them talking, get them smiling, and then once they smile, that's my cue to go ahead. Okay? And once they do that, I literally just ask, "Hey, Grady, what prompted you to respond to our advertisement?"
I've been needing it for a while, and just wanted to see what the price was. Okay.
How long have you been looking for?
Oh, heck. I mean, I'm 56, so 26 years probably. I don't know. I don't have any insurance right now, but I've been looking for a while.
Looking for 26 years.
Yeah, well, maybe. That's how long I've been married, so.
Got you. What stopped you from going ahead and getting it taken care of?
I just got busy, didn't fill out the paperwork.
Okay, got it. Have you talked to any other insurance companies?
No, I have not.
Okay. Is there anything that you're looking specifically for in your insurance policy?
I just want to make sure I can leave my wife as much money as possible that I can afford, to make sure if something happens to me that she's got some money. Okay.
And are you looking to be buried or cremated?
I like to be buried.
Okay.
I want to put a little bench there so my kids can sit by there and tell stories about Dad, but,
Got you. That's awesome. Have you ever had to deal with a burial recently?
Yeah. My aunt died recently, a couple years ago.
Sorry to hear that, Grady. Did she have any life insurance in place?
No, she didn't.
Okay. What did your family have to do? Did they have to do a GoFundMe account?
We just drained bank accounts and everyone split it, and 3 of us put in some money and covered it, but now she's she's buried and gone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Gotcha. Holy smokes. Well, we definitely don't want that happening to your wife or your kids, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have any medical conditions like heart attack, stroke, cancer?
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So, Grady, just a little bit about me. I'm an insurance broker, okay? I have access to over 50 different companies, so my job today is to find that company that would approve you based on your age and your health, okay? Based on what you're sharing with me, we work with clients exactly like yourself in the same situation, okay? Clients who have been looking for insurance for years, they recently just went through a burial, and they want to get something in place, but they're a little bit older, so they know that most of the time it's expensive, so they want to find something that's affordable for their budget. But it's because they understand the importance of having something in place. So what I'm going to do, Grady, is I'm going to ask you a few questions. That way they can check your medical and prescription history, and then from there they'll pop back with a few options that fit your family best. Is that fair?
That sounds good.
Okay. Your address is 123 Main Street, correct?
Correct.
Okay, and then I start collecting the information, and then I have them sign the health information authorization form, because every client I sit with, if they're not severely ill, if they don't have a heart attack, stroke, cancer, I always submit them with Americo first, just to see if they'll approve or not. I love it.
That's smart.
So based off the medical check, Grady, it looks like you're pre-approved for the company Americo, okay? Now, Americo's our best carrier. They're a rated A carrier, and the reason why I explain this to all my clients and why it's important is that means they're rated on 3 things: financial strength, financial security, and claims payability, okay? So what the first 2 basically mean is Americo has to have a 1-to-1 ratio of money in the bank, equivalent to enough money of policies in force, so therefore if all their clients had to make a claim at the same time, they'd still be able to pay them all out and not go bankrupt.
It's good.
Which tells you, Grady, as a client, you know they're going to pay you out because they've been around for over 100 years. Does that make sense?
That does.
Second is how quickly they pay claims out, which means, knock on wood, Grady, but if you pass away tonight, your family's receiving the money by tomorrow evening.
That's crazy.
Where most insurance companies take 2 to 3 weeks to pay out, if not more. Okay, there's 3 things that come with this policy. First off, there's an accidental death benefit rider with it. What that means, Grady, is if you were to pass away from an accident, the coverage will actually double. So if we get you approved for $30,000 of coverage, it will double to $60,000 of coverage if you pass away from an accident. Second, there's a terminal illness rider. So when you're diagnosed with a terminal illness where they don't expect you to live longer than 1 year, you can actually get advanced 50% of the policy up front, and then when you pass away, the other half will pay out to your family. Pretty cool, huh?
Very cool.
And then third, there's cash value. So what that means is each monthly enrollment that you put into the policy, that's helping build the cash value. So after 3 years, you're going to have some money in there that you can use for an emergency, or later down the road, it can help pay your premium. Does that make sense?
It's good, yeah.
And then this is a whole life policy, okay? So what that means is it's immediate benefit, it's permanent, okay? So the benefit never decreases, the premium never increases. So it stays fixed just like your income,
That's
okay?
Good.
And any questions?
No, that sounds awesome.
Perfect. So I'm going to go over these 3 options that have been set up for you. I'm going to show you $30,000 of coverage. That's the max that you can get approved for, okay? $30,000 is recommended if you're looking to take care of your burial expenses and leave your wife and your kids a few extra bucks, okay? $20,000 would be recommended if you're looking to just take care of your burial and be locked in for life, knowing that all your burial and final expenses will be taken care of. $15,000 will just be the starter program, just so you know that you can get approved, and then later down the road, you can upgrade, okay? So for $30,000 of coverage, it's going to be $150 a month. For $25,000 of coverage, it's going to be $109 a month. And then for $15,000 of coverage, it's going to be $89 a month. Do you want to leave your wife with a $30,000 check, a $20,000 check, or a $15,000 check?
I want to leave her with a 30, but I can only afford the 20 right now.
That's exactly what I would do.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and ask you a few of the medical questions just to see if we can get you approved, okay? And then I ask them the medical questions, and then I ask them, hey, what day do you like your bills out per month. If they're on Social Security, what's cool about our carriers is we can actually set it up with their Social Security billing. So if they receive their Social Security or disability every third Wednesday of the month, we can set it up every third Wednesday of the month.
It's awesome, Deidra. That was good. Very detailed, guys. Go back, rewatch that. Deidra is a sales or a protection assassin, if you will. But it takes time to learn how to build all that stuff up, to say the words, to give the client ease, to put so much value in place that it makes it a checkmate decision. That's what Deidra just did. Go back, rewatch this. Thank you, Deidra.
Thank you.